Honestly, I'm probably one of the worst guilty spenders, like, ever. The other day I made a video on how I'm bringing a new kind of content to my channel, and to do so I had to buy an adapter for my capture device. So if that tells you what it is, I don't really know, but take what you want from that information. But this adapter is literally this big, like the size of this pen. Like the size of this pen. It was $60 some, so why was it so much? So like I bought that cord for $60 and I was like, you know what? $60, once I'm done, I have it, you know, whatever, $60. But I had like $400, right? So this is in my actual bank account. So as me not working, not doing anything to bring in a stable amount of income to myself, I feel really guilty when I spend money. So I bought an actual camera lens too. It was like $200 some, and if you don't know what camera lenses are, you probably do. These big DSLR cameras basically come apart, and these things can range from like 200 to over 1,000, probably more than that actually. And they're really expensive, and I bought one for like $200 last night, so I spent like over $290 yesterday, and I felt so guilty. Like, it's my money, I can do what I want with my money, but at the same time, I just feel so bad when I spend money and it's not on something I absolutely need, or if it's not for someone else. Does that make sense? Like, if you buy a gift for someone, you feel really good about yourself. You're like, yes, that was a good thing I did. But you spend money on yourself and you're like, was that really a good idea? Should I have really have done that? Like, every once in a while, you know, go for it. Spend money on yourself, do you. But it's like, I just feel so bad. Like, it's my money. I can do what I want with it. But in the end, it's like, was that really a smart decision? Like I said, like, previously in this video, I don't have a job. So whatever I make comes from, like, babysitting and some, like, you know, my mom's passed away, so I get some money actually from that. I don't really want to talk much about that, but I actually get some money from that. It's not a lot either. PayPal money, like, I don't have the time to get checks made from my bank account so I can transfer it to my bank, so just that money is just there for me to blow, basically, or save. It's hard to save when there's gamma in the world. That money, I feel no guilt at all, but as soon as it comes from my actual bank account, I feel like such a shithead when I spend money. Like, I don't understand. I don't know, do any of you guys feel like that? Like, when you spend money on yourself, like, I'm not talking like go to the corner store and buy yourself a drink kind of spend money on yourself, but like, let's say you spend over $100 some on yourself, do you feel a little bit like bad about that? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, I feel like I'm spending it inappropriately, even though, like, I bought 2 things that could better my channel, so it's like, it was a really good purchase in my opinion, but at the same time it's like, what could I have done with that money? And it's hard to, like, when you know you have money sitting there, like, I'm not a bad spender. Like, if I have priorities, I will put the priorities over my wants like, all the time. Like, that's not even an option for me, but it's just like, I have nothing to worry about because I don't have my license, so I don't have to spend it on a vehicle or gas or insurance, so it's like, whatever. And then since I don't have a vehicle, I can't get a job because I live out in the country and I don't want to rely on my auntie for rides or my uncle. I should probably work on the licensing. Don't have these obligations that a lot of people my age do, and people are gonna be like, well, what about if you go hang out with friends? And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I go hang out with friends, I basically do exactly what I'm doing now. I sit, play video games with them, I chill out. I don't do much that spends money, like, at all. I have a really pathetic life sometimes. So the gist of this video is basically, like, I'm just a really guilty spender. Like, when it comes to money, I want to spend it right. I want to budget myself and just do good and not have to worry about money. I think that's where it's getting me. Like, when I get older and I live on my own, I don't want to worry about money. Like, I want to live so well off that, like, I can afford to just go, you know what, I want a lens, and buy a freaking lens. So I don't know, maybe it's just coming from that. Like, I don't want to struggle in my life when it comes to money, so I just feel like I should just save it all the time and just not spend it. So do you guys, any of you struggle with this? Like, do you feel like if you spend money, you're spending it the wrong way, or if you spend money on yourself, you're just not doing something right? Like, is it just me, or do you guys feel the same? So if you did enjoy this video, I hope you just enjoyed this video. Why do I always go to, like, say leave a like when I could just do whatever you want, okay? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
moving like the speed of sound. Feet can't keep on the ground.